Alrighty folks, we're back. Oh, there we go. Is it showing up screen? Yes it is! We're back. We're gonna try AmnesiA. It's gonna be fun. So yes, we're back. We're gonna do this one. This game really doesn't like me tapping out. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to do my usual showing everyone the no. Let me just see, can I alt tab? I can alt tab. Can I find Steam? Yes I can. Right. Let's very quickly just do the blurb as ever. Boop. This is AmnesiA the Bunker. First person horror game. Set in a World War I bunker, the relentless AI driven monster stalks you. Survival depends on finding tools, crafting items and keeping the lights on. Apologies, the lighting in here is pretty terrible. It's because the light in here is pretty bad anyway. And the light from outside is just fucking with the camera. So yeah, apologies. But yes, this is AmnesiA the Bunker. This came out, I think, literally today. Was it today or was it the 6th? It was the 6th, so it's 2 days ago. It's about 20 quid. Small brackets, cheaper on Humble. Close brackets. Right, so yeah, that is AmnesiA. Let's get into it. Now, I've not even tried anything with this. I have literally just loaded it up and made sure it works. What's my difficulty options? I'll do normal. A horror experience where dying is a part of the thrill. It's vital to adapt, use caution, and strategize to survive. We can do that. I want subtitles on, because that's useful for you guys, so you can actually hear when I'm rambling shite. I don't know if you need vibration, because I'm not using a controller, I'm using mouse and keyboard. Game pausing hints. Oh, it'll be fine. Fine. I mean, this is the loading screen for this one, which is always interesting. Always interesting to see what kind of, you know, love and effort has been put into the loading screen, and that is definitely something different. Reminds me of the film. It's not Death. Is it Death Watch? The weird one where it's like the time loop of them going to. Oh, I suppose that's the spoiler of the entire film. The one of their like the World War I bunker, and it's they go in and everyone's either like flayed or dead or shit, and there's always weird shit going on. Don't really have much else to say, but yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. It's AmnesiA. It's gonna be good. I've heard weird things about this. To survive this war, you'll need two things. First, a basic set of skills. Secondly, a good goddamn sense of to do whatever's necessary. I could teach you the first, the second's up to you. Remain Dempre. General de Brigand, 4th Army of 3rd Republic. I assume that's a French regiment. Oh, we're running. Oh, are we in already? Who's talking to me? Well, you know what, doesn't matter. Press R to bring out and put away your gun. Okay. Whoa. Oh. There's a weird corner there. To open doors, first interact with them and then move the mouse. What, to interact with them? Ah, so it is when that goes away. Okay, right, okay. Very weird, but alright, cool. Revolver bullets. Hold down R, check how many bullets you have left. Oh, we got one bullet. Oh, we're gonna have a second one in a second. Oh, there's a third box there. Pick that up. I don't like that it instantly just jumps around where the bullet goes. Oh well. Well, at least we've got a tin hat on. That's something. I don't like the door physics already. Oh, hang on. I probably should put GTO in chat. I don't think we're going to get bingo likely on this game, but just in case. It's always good to have it up. There we go. And I hope you can all hear me fine. I have got it a tad loud. What's this? I'm holding an object to throw it. Okay. Ah, okay. So we can break through doors. That's good. Hello, meow. How's it going? Alrighty. What's back here then? Ah, more bullets. We can put another bullet in the gun. Ah, right, okay. Let's put the gun away before we. Oh, we can slowly move the barrel. We have to roll the barrel. Can we put it on its side and roll it better? No. No, we can't. But we can move this for comedic effect, maybe? No? Oh. Okay, can we crouch behind a barrel? Can we move the barrel? Can we... Okay, we can kind of do this. I don't know if this is what we're meant to do. Oh, apparently we're clear. Okay. Oh. You've been injured. Hold tab to see how bad it is. It's 2 fingers and a thumb bad. 2 fingers and a thumb bad. I don't know how bad that is on the scale of bad, but I'm going to assume it's not good. You just picked up an item that can be used for crafting. Pick up the other cloth piece and press tab to access your inventory page. Combine the 2 cloth items to make a bandage. Hold down ready an item, then press. Why is it in a tin? Where did we get the tin from? Oh, we're no fingers of blood. That's good. Right? Oh, we've got stuck. Oh no, we're unstuck. Sorry?
Mobs have a problem with the bag?
No, I asked that earlier. She said no, it's just the ankle he was sitting at. I also said that when she showed me the picture. I was like, "Is that okay?" She's like, "Yeah, it's fine." Welcome, Raiders. Welcome, Darren. Didn't expect to see you this soon. But welcome on in. How's it going? How you doing? We are trying out the new AmnesiA. I have heard good things. I'm intrigued to know how it goes. It is a little clunky so far. I mean, I don't see how it could, but I'm intrigued to find out. Oh no. The first time's always the worst, Ratiano. Okay, I need to throw something at... Oh, why am I saying this? I've got grenades. How do I use them? That one. Throw. Bang. That was really delayed. How do I put the grenade away? No, 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 no. Put it away.
What was the last thing you said in
There was AmnesiA Dark Descent, AmnesiA Machine for Pigs, and AmnesiA... I cannot remember. Rebirth, yes, that was it. Ah, it's C.
I have all of those.
I've only played 2 of them, I think. I've not played any of them on stream, but I played them all years ago. Like, before I had them on Steam. Or at least if I did have them on Steam, I don't remember having them on Steam. What? Oh, right. Right, let's load the gun some more, shall we? I can put my 1 bullet in, and it'll automatically jump to one of them being... You can throw a stool at someone. Let's throw a stool. Oh, can I take the lantern? Can I take the lantern? No, no, you can't pick the lantern up. Oh well, come on, stool. We've got things to do. Can I climb over this, or I've got to grenade this again? I have a feeling I might have to grenade this. Oh no, it's a explodey barrel. Okay. Right. Come on, stool. We've got adventures to have. I said, come on, stool. We've got adventures to have. Ah. Gas? Oh no. That's not good. Oh. Maybe if I'd used the stool and climbed over, I'd have got out. Oh. That
You lost the stool.
Make it out of this hell together. We're nearly there.
Why is it making my hearing muffled when it doesn't cover my ears?
Maybe you're here with your eyes or your nose.
Maybe. Maybe.
Beat that roll, my friend. There you have it, huh? Ah, fate's a bastard. I'm on patrol tonight then. C'est la vie.
Oh. Oh, we're back in the room. We have a... We're still the same gun we had before. Okay. Let's put the gun away. I thought they'd have a gun on them, but apparently not. Oh. It's Diablo looking down the library. Why has it gone blurry again? Why is it blurry?
Here, drink this. Then I'm going to get you out of here.
The French, we can't have him not survive without his wine. Come on, Mr. Lambert. Now we all remember what words we can't say to Mr. Lambert. Because if you say that word to Mr. Lambert, puts a bag on his head. just realised that's a reference that even Darren's Python obscure reference earlier would seem call it the dog kennel. Did you say dog kennel to Mr. Lambert? What's he been telling you? He said to call them dog kennels. From now on, you're on your own. Learn, adapt, experiment, and survive. Did you say mattress to Mr. Lambert? Now I've got to get in the tea chest and sing. Oh. We're wearing a white suit. I'm not really sure why we're wearing what. We have such jiggly legs. Jiggly legs. Okay. Do we still have our gun? No. We don't have a reliable gun. But we have a pillow. Notes you picked up can be found under the Notes tab of your inventory. You can go directly to pick up notes by pressing tab while the icon is flashing. Ah. Hello, Crimson. I know I said hello in Darren's chat, but hello again. Hello in person. And again, sorry for your loss. Soldat Clement admitted to medical treatment following events of 9th of July. Personal effects held in storage locker. Patient remain in weak coma state. Will respond to stimuli, but only for brief periods of time. When last roused, he reported no memory of recent events. Had trouble recalling even his own name, most likely due to severity of initial head trauma. We'll continue to monitor. If status does not improve in a week's time, recommend transfer to St. Etienne for neurological tests. I just would like to say that I know this is meant to be a thematic game set in World War I, but in World War I they didn't use any of those terms. I'm just saying. It feels weird to use those terms in relevance to World War I. Back when it's like, oh, he's just got shell shock, he'll be fine, and it's like, no, he's got like substantial PTSD. Like, genuinely, he's really bad. No, it's shell shock. He'll just have to man up and get over it. It's like the number of things they refer to in World War I with all the shit that happened to people. They never cared about mental state, unless you went mad. Even then, you'd have to go quite mad and kill some people before they actually cared. Is there anything in there? What's that? Oh, I can move it closer and further away. Okay. Is there anything in these boxes? Oh, the door is open. There we go. Said the door is open. There we go. What's this? This looks interesting. We can't take it with us, so it can't be that interesting. Okay, well, is there a locker still of our stuff before we go wandering around and don't pick up our gun? Exactly. Yes, it's... Yeah. It's like, oh, he was caught in a bomb. Oh, well, give him a cigarette and a lie down. He'll be fine. I'm like, no. No third person cam? I don't think so. I'll have a quick look at options. Nothing there. Key bindings don't have anything for a third person mode, so I think it is first person only.
It's very new though, so...
It does have controller support. It does have frame rate smoothing if I need that. It has depth of field, terrain quality, flashlight shadows. Yeah. Doesn't have third person though, so I know that does make it a non-starter for a couple of people.
But it's very new, so they might still...
I don't think the other AmnesiA games are third person, do they? Yeah, I could believe that. That's sadly a truth that a lot of the folk that experienced Vietnam they were just fucked up when they came out. There's no other way to put it.
9th of July, 1700 hours.
Yeah, I think the other ones were.
State of agony. It cripples my body, captures my mind, bleeds my soul. This thing I've done, this thing. It is lunch in the mess hall currently. Ugh, the thought of eating repulses me.
Yeah, I
9th of July.
As someone with PTSD myself, I know exactly what you mean. Right, where are we going? There's a big padlock there, so we're not going down there. It's a French flag. We have no sorts of lights. Oh, we got a kettle. Oh, hold down F to charge the flashlight, but be careful to make too much noise. Oh! That's interesting. Pantry!
I thought that was the last one. We're trapped down here. The rat fucking officers ran and blew the exit behind them. You want to escape. You need to blow it back open. There's dynamite in the arsenal. And a handle to trigger it somewhere in the excavation site. Get them, and you can make it out. That thing, it's coming for me. Here, take this. Finish me off, please. I want to die at the hands of a border soldier, not that monster.
Alright.
There's ammo in the pantry. Get it. Do the job, please.
Oh, the gun's empty. Okay. Well, to the pantry!
Take it.
There's ammo in the pantry. There's ammo in the pantry. There it is. Well, let's do the honourable thing. Oh. No, we can't. He's already been pecked to death. Friend, if you can crawl back through a little bit, I'll still shoot you. No. It looks like we've got sheep. Need to be careful. Those sheep are dangerous. Millet. Oh well. we open anything? No. There was no sound from dropping that pot on the floor. Or that one.
Right, stop.
No, we can't break anything on the walls. It's a night. It's a definitely a different light source than I've seen before, so that's something. Okay, that might be the door he was saying I need to blow open. Okay. Okay. Da, da, da. Oh, this door opens! This door opens! We've got a scientist uniform.
Now you can commit science.
I see. Looks like a drawing more than a picture. Is anything written on the back? No? No, we can't look at the back, we just look at the front. Pencil! Oh, we can't take the pencil, we can just throw it. Oh, note! Note. Autopsy of Reynard. Body of Sergeant Reynard, multiple lacerations, chest cavity torn to shreds, every rib cracked. I feel his pain. Skull cracked open from repeated blunt force trauma. Who could have done this to him? I mean, you're in a war. Not saying that that's a...
About anyone.
Yeah. Ah. Door, I hate this door opening mechanic. So whoever came up with this door opening mechanic? Just, ugh. Oh, I need to hold down F to load the light. Or press F to, press F is put it away, hold it down is charge it. Okay. Well, that's something. What's this? That's ribcage. Okay. I assume it doesn't really matter about sound at this stage because it's still early game. What's this? Oh, it's a hatch. Oh, that's nice. Oh, there's nothing else in this room. Let's go over there. No, don't tap the button. Hold down the button. This is gonna get annoying. I can just feel that me forgetting the buttons for the uptune time is gonna just get annoying. Open the door. Right, I get the feeling we're gonna have to break that open at some point. What do we have at the moment? We have fuel. Assign hotkey 1. So we've got some fuel. We've got a flashlight. Right. Oh, it's a needle. It's a needle. Okay. Alright, so I think this is the thing we need to dig out. How do we, how do we go about that? What is this? Don't know. Nothing up there. Nothing up the top. Alrighty, well. What's this? Yes, yes. Oh, no. Take it back out. Take it back out. Oh, you lose all charge you had from putting it away. Oh, that's annoying. There was nothing in it anyway. That's a bit disappointing. What's that? Well, at least we could take a pillow with us. Should we want to. We can't. Is it because that's there? Ah. Right, hang on. Book. I think we can turn this light on and off, but it doesn't do anything. Okay. Oh, we threw the book over there. I don't know if it's a useful book or it's just a book. We'll take it with us anyway. Oh, we can't get out of here because we've left this box in the way. This is not good. Having movable physics that reacts to you leaving it in places. I'm gonna lock myself in rooms. Right, come on, pillow. I'll leave you there. Right, so this is the room that we found the fuel in, right? So we're looking for the door, either a key. Hang on. Bucket. Pantry. Nothing there, just buckets. Nothing there. Can't turn the taps. What is that? What is that? Meat. Expired meat. Should not be consumed. Best used to attract rodents and other bunker pests. Oh, I see, okay. Do we want to fill something up? Well, we can't go in the hole. That's at least that narrowed down. Something on one of the tables, maybe. Oh, this is the door we got to already. I assume we can't open this door. Got anything we could throw at it to see? Let's throw a chair at it. Oh, that actually worked. Okay. I wasn't expecting that to work. I thought that was just me being a bit weird and try. Oh, that's another thing. I don't have anything flammable to throw at that. Maybe I'll throw it down the stairs. Right. Maybe you'll blow up if I push you down that way. Well, that was exciting. Infirmary Administration Mess Hall. Well, let's keep looking around. Sneeze. Oh, sorry folks. Right. There's another barrel in here. Oh, there's something on the floor there. What is that? What is that? What is that and why can't I pick it up? Thank you, Derek. I stand up. Hammer! Hammer's great. I want. Can I not just wield the hammer? That'd be really useful. No. No, we can't just wield the hammer. Oh, there's a thing there. There's a thing over. We can get to it. Ha! Wiggle. There we go. And wiggle. Right, stand up. Turn this back on. Right, what we got? J Dizzle. 7208. You've just found a new objective. Objectives are marked on your map. Okay. Okay. What? Oh, okay. So, okay. Well, that's something. Got a note. I'll have to read take some juice first. Rat peaked with fucking my brain's not remembering his name. One that's dead. Tupac. Rat peaked with Tupac. Although I do enjoy some Dre and Snoop. 16th of May 1916 from M. Ferner and D. Blanchett. I'm now putting into writing what I've reported to both my immediate superiors last evening. I was assigned to aid the engineers in mapping the Roman tunnels. As I entered the deepest area of the tunnels, I noticed strange glowing liquid seeping from the walls. When I turned around, the walls of the tunnels themselves were suddenly gone, and I was standing in a vast plain of darkness. In the distance, there was a sickly light that seemed to be calling me forward. Between it and me, malformed shadows moved. I blinked again, it was gone. I was back in the tunnel. Last a split second, but I am quite convinced that what I saw was no daydream. It was real. Since that experience, I have felt haunted, like a part of me is still there, stuck in the tunnels. I keep seeing shapes moving at the edge of my vision. I am formally requesting medical leave. Please help me. Let's see. Hello, AJ. Yes. I was looking forward to this one, and I forgot it was actually coming out, and then I was like, ah, it's not too expensive. I can be all right with this. Then I picked up and realized I'm very poor now. But it's fine. It's fine. It's poor for good reason. It's getting to play. Oh, look at that. Yay! That's a very advanced door for 1914. You can now carry more items in your inventory. Hooray! I found the bag of Frenchness. It gave me an extra carrying slot. How nice of it. Oh. I keep forgetting. I was like, why am I in the dark? Because I have to hold down the F button. Hold down the F button to do anything about the dark. Right, what's that in there? Not really anything else here, just some lots of pencils. Can I do something with the pencil? No? No. No, I can't. If I'm holding something while oh, okay. So if I'm holding something while attempting to make the light go on, it just puts the light away. Well, I suppose that's good to know. Well, that did something. Well, did you expect that? I didn't. Hang on, let's test how injured are we. We have 4 fingers of bloody. Oh no. It's alright, it should burn itself away in time. What? What is that? It's some rope. Can I take the rope, please? That looks useful. Oh, hang on. We're being savaged. Oh. Well, we got savaged. I don't really know what that means. Oh! Hang on. This is quite early on. Oh no. Oh no, I'm actually going to have to play semi-competently because of how much progress I lost from doing that. Oh no. Oh no. I can't play my usual idiot self because I'm going to lose so much stuff every time. Oh no. Oh well. Actually, is there a save option?
Yes.
No, there's not. There's load last save. Oh well. At least we know what we're doing now, so we can just run to that. Oh, can we not attack things with a broom? Oh, brilliant! I've got myself a broom. I can clean up this town. Oh no, I can't open a door without carrying my broom. You stay there, broom friend. If I leave you here and go and get the ammo, does that mean I don't get the gun?
You want to escape? You need to blow it back open. There's dynamite in the arsenal. And a handle to trigger it somewhere in the excavation site. Get them, and you can make it out. That thing, it's coming for me. Here, take this. Finish me off, please. I want to die at the hands of a border soldier, not that monster. There's ammo in the pantry. Get it.
I really don't like the door opening mechanic. I don't really like the loading gun mechanic either. Right, where did we find the thing? Oh yeah, we threw doors at the chair, didn't we? We threw chairs at the door, didn't we? Fuck's sake, chairs at the door.
Did he say the soldier walked through?
I don't know, did he? I need to remember it's hold down, not tap. As I said, I knew I'd be here a while. Oh, the chair broke. But the doors did seem to move a little bit. Let's get another chair. This door's a lot stronger than it was last time. Let's get another chair. Last time I just took one chair.
Maybe you just throw harder.
Maybe I did. I don't know if I can throw harder, so let's just... Something tells me that something I did last time was different from this. Okay, well... I'm gonna throw another chair. Luckily, we have several chairs. How did you manage to get it broken last time? Seriously, that's that's been 4 chairs now. How did I manage to break it last time? Oh well. Maybe throw a can at it. I swear I will remember one time that it's pulled the F button down to recharge the flashlight. Right, well, I have this chair. No, I don't. This chair is now stuck in the wall. Oh, fuck. Right, okay. Well, this chair will do it. Right, go on. That didn't even do anything. This chair tactic is not going very well. Oh, for fuck's sake. How did I do it last time then? Did it just take pity on me and just say, oh for fuck's sake, just move on? You've broken enough chairs? I tried the handle, it wouldn't work. It's still not working, see? Maybe we need to get all the chair bits out of the way. No, doesn't seem to be. Can't open it either way. Table, you say? Can I throw a table? No, it's not letting me pick up a table. Hang on. Maybe I can find... Maybe I need to use my broom. Oh, I can't see. Right, broom friend. No, oh, that's fine. I thought broom friend had fallen through the floor for a second there. I was like, oh no, not broom friend. Right. That didn't work. That was even less effective than I worried it would be. Alright. Let's get a chair. That time there was a bit of chair wedged in the door. I mean, last time we definitely managed to break through by throwing chairs at the door. How many chairs does this door want? It's slowly getting very depressed with the number of chairs I've broken to try and get through. It gives you chairs. Make Chairade. Chairade, the drink of champions. Oh, do you know what it is? Is I didn't go in this room yet. Maybe that's why. Maybe I need to get the petrol first before it'll let me break open the room with the chairs. Right, there was that. See if that's the problem. See if it will let me break the door open now that I've got the... was there anything else in here? Don't remember. No, I don't think there was. Alright. Maybe I could throw a chair at this, hang on. Let's throw a bucket at this chain, maybe it'll break. Oh, Jesus, Vassiano, that's a lot of notifications. What is that? First, there was probably 2 from me because I had to restart the stream because I'd left the paid promotion thing ticked.
All sorts of stuff is expired.
Ooh, that's a lot of subs. Maybe we can throw a medical care box at the door. Right, let's try opening the door at this door again with a chair. We got a chair. We got a chair. No. I don't know why it worked the first time then. Did you catch some of his stream? I did mention to him that we were having a genuine debate of, is Com dead? Hopefully not. It's getting a long time. Right. Well, this door is just as reliable as the other door. Maybe we can sneak up on it and throw a sneaky chair that... We don't have that many chairs left. I'm getting slightly worried.
Take advantage of this faith-fueled charity. It will not last.
Thank you very much for that gift sub, Cassie. We have a bucket. Surely this bucket won't let us down. I just don't get why the first time we did this, it let us throw a chair through the door. Whereas now it's like, no, you must break all the chairs on the door. Maybe it's a particular chair at once. Come on, you can do it, chair. I believe in you. Ah, tits. Oh no, there's a door. Is it open? No. The door does seem to be like buckling slowly. Or is that just a bit of chair that's caught in it? It's a bit of chair that's been caught in the door. Oh no. Right. I'm at a slight loss now what to do, because I think I'm out of chairs. Well, there's one left. She has taken the #1 gifting spot. On that note, if anyone does have time to vote for Cassie in the poll, but she's been nominated for GM of the Year. You totally should, because Cassie is awesome. I don't know where the link. I'm sure.
I'm working on that.
Oh, yeah, I was actually going to post the link. Fantastic, thank you. Yeah, it takes I would say it takes 2 minutes to vote. It kind of takes a bit longer. There's a lot of categories, but yeah, vote for Cassie. Cassie is awesome. I thought he had a record for the back of his head, but no, it's a berry. Oh. I feel like I need to get this chair at the wall. Maybe my salvation lies in this chair. Hang on. Come on, chair. We can get you at the wall. Come on, chair. We believe in you, chair friend. Right. Genuinely though. Yeah, be careful where you're texting, Rosianna. The world's better with you in it, man. Don't jinx that. Right, well, this might be the final chair, but I don't have any other ideas, so... Well, fuck. Is there something else we have missed? I have a horrible feeling this is gonna... I'm gonna end up having to go back to the point before to throw more chairs at that door. Maybe we throw a skull at it, maybe that's the answer. Final chair down. I might just miss something obvious, is that how it goes? Have I just missed something obvious, missed something obvious? Maybe it wants a pillow. Right, okay. So, new plan. The chair didn't work. Whatever this is going to be the new plan.
Oh, AJ. Oh. AJ's got a timeout Marciano if he doesn't stop texting and driving. So he can't text anymore.
Sing Mo, what would you like me to sing, AJ?
You have to leave. No, that's down.
Sorry. Darren, because you said AJ to me, that's why I got confused.
Well, AJ will time with Graziano if he doesn't stop texting and driving.
That's true.
And Darren wants you to sing their messages to Graziano.
Sing the messages to Graziano. Don't text and drive, it's bad for you. The kids need you, and so do we. Think about the consequences of your things. I'm just confused how I managed to open this with one chair before, but like 12 chairs can't open the door. Do I have like any grenades or something? Am I just missing the obvious? I mean, I could shoot the door, I guess, but it seems a bit over. Yeah, it just seems a bit. He's safe, everyone. Right. What am I meant to be finding? Because all I seem to be finding so far is just all I can hear now is the all we need is a bottle of vodka, 24 hours. I can't remember what the last one is. It's been that long. Just random things said to the theme of it. How did we get through this door? I blame all these chair bits. Chair bits. Are you stuck in a corridor filled with thousands and thousands of pieces of delicious fiber in chair form? This new chair bits. Try clearing all the debris from it. Okay, I will. Hang on. I will try. Five minutes weird accent, alright, well, what accent are you looking for today? How can I amuse you? Alright, well I guess I'm going to be stuck in this one then. Make it a little bit easy, but you know, it's still a weird accent. Guess I'm stuck talking like this for a while. Oh no. It's even harder to remember how to stop talking like this. And then Meow will hit me. It's still not opening. Got a big debris field here, but it's still not opening. I don't get out at them the last time. I don't know what I did different. So maybe if we just had some more chairs, maybe that would be the answer. Right, I'll go and have a look for that. I've got another box. Maybe it'll help. Oh, that it. I'm trying, AJ, I'm sorry. I don't know how I get by this. Even the broom's not helping. It's not letting me sweep it up or anything. It's just sort of being there. Oh, fuck. I got myself stuck again. Oh, no, it's fine. It's fine. I was crouching. It's fine. Right, we got a box. Go over there. If it would let me use the table, I'd use the table, but I don't think it's going to. Right, hang on. Oh. Right, we got more of that. Right, putting this back here. Somehow. It's still wedged shut. Hang on, gotta turn the light back on. No, the light back on. No, why? Oh, it's because I'm holding something. Alright, okay, there we go. No, don't put that away. Put it there. Right, we pulled all the debris away, and it's still stuck shut. I took my meds after I'd had food, so it was like 6:30. Because I didn't realise I completely forgot to eat and take meds till like. That's fine. I just don't get why this is just not. I mean, I thought that, but then I got through it last time, which is why I was really confused. Then again, it was probably just some sort of weird fuckery that I got through it last time. I mean, I could just shoot the door, I suppose, but
You have the grenades.
I don't have grenades, but I have a gun. I could just try shooting the door once and see.
Was your 2 bullets.
Well, in the words of Tigger, that didn't work. Right. I'm gonna try again. When I'm not full of debris or wasting ammo for right. So it saved my progress here when I was throwing around a pillow. Okay. We don't have the torch yet.
Ninth of July.
Right. Charge us up again. Anything in this room we didn't get? I don't think there was. No. There was the flap, but we couldn't do anything with the flap. Right. I mean, I could shoot the padlock. I have to get the gun first, which is in here. If I do this, I just not get the... Ah. It just leaves the gun on the floor for me. Okay. Load single bullets. Okay, well, let's go see if we can shoot the padlock off the gun, off the door. Yes, we can. Press and hold shift while moving to run. But why? Why would I need to run? Hint, you can use... yeah, I know that. But why would I want to? Oh, there's a switch. That was nice. Excuse me, I can't get through this door. There is a table on the other side. Please move your table. Aha, what's in here? I found a map. It will be updated with objectives and details as you progress. Okay, cool. I think I spent far too long trying to get that last thing open. This is the box for storing things in your inventory. Aha! Well, I don't need you to store anything at the moment, but it's good to know I have something. Grenade. Baptiste! I feel like we're stealing names of characters from Belry's children from 2115. Not 2115. Rat Run. Right. Important. When processing deceased soldiers, please check the reverse side of the ID tag for messages, symbols, and locker codes. These are to be wiped clean before tag is preserved and recorded. You can save your progress by highlight. Oh, that's how you save progress. I did wonder what the lamps were for. Aha! Right, okay. That makes I say far more sense. That makes some more sense. Can I carry any more items? Oh, we don't have the weird bag because we weren't in the... Where was the weird bag? Well, let's put that in there. Let's put some fuel in there for now, and a grenade. And the cloth for now. We can worry about what of those things. What is that? What is that? Medkit. Oh, okay. That's probably useful to have one of them with us. What's in here? Nothing. Just lies and disappointment. Aha, so we can just resave. Okay, that's good to know. Oh, well, that's something. Okay, so we need to find a thing and a lock for these. We've got a bottle. Empty bottle can be thrown. Great. Why would I throw an empty bottle? Maybe there's some squirrels on my lawn or something. Oh, wait, I can't pick up the pencil. Or the saw. Or the file of some kind? Guess we're going down here then. Generator. Aha. This will be what the fuel wants to be. What's that? It's a pocket watch. Can be synced with the generator to time how much fuel remains. Oh, okay. Dog tags. 88 to 90. Okay. Hello, kitten. Right. So there is more fuel in here. Keep on at all times, the fucker hates light. Okay, well... Do I have to... Alright, Darren, no problem. Cheers for the raid and cheers for swinging by. We'll catch you next time. Put them in there for now. Hello, kitten. What was the code from friend? 8390, right. Hey. Good.
Right there.
Ah, that's an arsenal. Oh, well, I probably should go put some more fuel in the fire then. That's the wrong way. Let's try equipping this one. All right. Mission storage. Alright, oh, can't open that. Emergency lockdown. That door's locked as well. That's still mission storage. You found a new objective. Oh. Ah. This is the box that was blocking our other door. Aha. Got some light on. Jubel. Jubel's final journal. To any who find this, Fourier, our commanding officer, cowers next to me now. He's lost his mind in the abyss of fear. It's the same refrain over and over again. Flee, flee, we must flee. Seal the beast where it belongs. He wants to run, to blow the exit behind him, sealing the demon down here and the demon and our men. His constant refrain, it is getting to me. And I think the same void of terror is also overtaking me. To any of my men who see this, once we're free of this place, I will get the arsenal code from him and get it. I will get it and we will radio it back to you. Trapped down here with the beast, the arsenal may be your only hope. It's all I can do, all I have the courage to do. Get to the communications room in the soldier quarters, hide there, I'll broadcast the code to you. Anything else up there? What's that? An empty bottle. Oh. Jubert's journal. Night. Strange scratching sounds a few moments ago. It sounds like someone is pacing in the hallway. Probably Reynard, drunk on the stash of wine I know he hides from us. I rest in comfort now. Either get him to bed to sleep it off or convince him to share a bottle or two with me. Oh, best I confront him now. I'm sorry. Cold fear runs through all our veins now. Frontier has terrorized the men for answers. They say they were asleep until Reynard screams. I believe them, of course. Frontier went so far as to accuse prisoner 73014 of escaping his cell and committing the crime impossible. I worry about Fournier. His rage hides fear. He takes it out on the men. I can see no way to stop it. It breeds contempt. My mind slips back and forth. Back in the moment Reynard started screaming how easily it could have been me, how easily it still could have been. For the first time I wish the order to attack would come. I'd rather face 1,000 German guns than this nameless dread. That's fine. Do you want to put it in right now? Shortly. Okay.
I don't feel good enough to do it.
If you don't feel good enough, yeah, I'll take a 2-minute break now, guys. I'll go just put the food in. I'll come back. I'll take the proper like usual 5-minute break stuff when I take food out of the oven from you out. So that'll be in like 20 minutes. But for now, I'm going to take a quick 2-minute break to put Meow's food in. So yeah, back in a moment. When I find the beer back screen, there it is. Alright, folks, I'm back. Apologies for staying so long. The loud cat was determined to tell me his food dish was empty, and it wasn't. So we had to have a small disagreement where he would just run around following me, shouting very loudly. But yes, we're back. Right, where were we? We were checking this room out. The wind-up torch thing is really annoying me. I understand why it's there. I understand it's meant to be one of those things that trips you up, because those things that kind of add, you know, tension and oh fuck, we're here. I didn't realise we're this side of it. Oh fuck, if I'd known. Oh well. Can't get into that, can I? Ah. Hello, kitten. Ah, we found a pipe. What is this? Can I interact with it? Can I do anything with it? Ah, okay. That's interesting. Oh, we can get through here. Right, open this door. Noise is dangerous because you're being careful about how much you make. Oh, fuck. Okay. Let's open these doors at least, so we can get out. Oh, that box is empty. What's this? It's a grenade. It's a grenadine. What's this?
9th of July. I do not know the time, but dusk has fallen, and still, of course, no word. When I asked the sergeant, he shrugged, as if I was asking about when it might next rain. And these fools around me, laughing, drinking, arguing. Do they know what I've done? Do they suspect it? I feel they must all be guilty of something. And yet, they laugh, drink, argue. God knows what I've done. I wonder if his judgment could be worse than my own.
I've not seen another human for hours now. I might be the last. But in the hope that there might be another, I leave this now so you don't waste any time. This is the only exit, the only way out of this hell of our own making. It was blown closed, it needs to be blown open. Don't bother digging, impossible, blow it up. Dynamite is locked in the arsenal, the detonator handle is somewhere down the Roman tunnels deeper in the hell. I go now to try and retrieve them both. Though I do not know if you exist, I pray for you. Please extend me the same courtesy. Okay, well. Can I open that one? Can I open... Can I open the locker? Oh. Okay, oh, right, okay. I don't have Clement or Travers or Claire. I don't have their... Oh, there's loads of people. Okay, well... Okay. The least we had before... It was 8-2 something, I think. Foreman, Stafford... A. Lambert. Oh, Lambert, okay. What is that you've got there, Lambert? Shotgun shells? Lambert? Oh, hang on. This is another grenade. Lovely. Alright, so I guess this is the room where we need to go to open all the lockers when we find... Actually, do we have any... No, we don't, because we used that code. Okay. Never mind. Oh, we need the thing before we can do the emergency lockdown. Okay. How full's our bag? It's quite full. Okay, we should probably go back and put some stuff away in our lockbox. Hang on, what's that? No, this is the bit we've been to before. Where was the lockbox? It is in here. There we are, right. Let's put that. Oh, do we keep a grenade on us? Probably should keep at least one, right? Progress saved. Okay, soldier quarters and arsenal. Okay. I've still got a little bit of time for the thing to be done. I don't know what that is. Move this giant gas can out. Alright, this is the exit that we need to blow up. Okay. Do we put more gas in the gas can? I think it's a little bit of a waste right now, right? Maybe it's not. Maybe we need to... We've been through there. We've been round there. Can't go that way till the lockdown thing is lifted. Right. Oh, this is the way we were before. We need to go down this way. Or this? No, this is the way we were before. It's this way. Oh, but well, at least the fire's burnt out from this room. Right, let's light this place up a little bit more. Can we open this door? No. This is the only room before. And it has the back door bit. Right, but we have his code at least. So we can go back and get his thing. That's quite close to it. Oh, there's the bag. Other way. Where is the... Oh, it's not this one, it's the next one. Okay, so we'll take a fuel out, we'll put a cloth in. We should keep everything else we have. Oh, we didn't take the fuel out of the box. We should have done that. There was another fuel over here somewhere. Yeah, there is. Right. Let's take the fuel out of that. Put it in here as well. And this gives us another couple of marks. Right. Yeah, well, that'll be fine. Right, where were we going? We were going... that way? No, this is the way with it. Oh no, wait, yes we can go this way. We've got this now, and we know his unlock code. What's his name? Delisle, that's him. What's his name? 7208. Right, well, now we've got that. We can jam it in there. Not really sure why I had a spare valve, but I'm not complaining. What we got down here? Lots of spider webs. Door? Openable door? No, not an openable door. Oh, no, this way. No, another non-openable door. Oh, this one opens. There's a fuse. What is that? A stick, a piece of wood. So there's no latch in this door, and I'm not just missing something.
Hallo? Ist jemand da? Ich will nicht, dass stirbt!
What does the note say? No, we've read that one already. We've already read that. Why are some marked with like the little red ticks? Some aren't. I'm a little confused by that. That's a big mouse. Oh, bolt cutter's next there. Right. Right, we got something from here already, didn't we? We got the fuse. Oh, flare. Can be thrown. Well, we've got some more fuel. Right, so we've got a stick. We've got a flare. I probably just leave the grenade, I guess, for now. So I know when I'm needing it for. We'll do is I'll save here before I put the fuel in, so we know if it's actually worth our time putting the fuel in. Right. Right. Now we've got some more spaces in our bag, and we've got a bit more time. Let's run down here. What's that? It's a box. Oh, the loading screen. Some tools. Got some fuel. Got some cloth. Got another locked door. Attention, the power in this part of the facility is daisy chained. Shut off the power in one section of the chain. Subsequent areas will go off as well. Switches should only be turned off under extraordinary circumstances, like when I say so. Pranks and mischief will be reported directly to Reynard. Foreman Stafford. Okay. This door's locked? Yeah, this door's locked. Okay. This door is locked. Right, this door is locked but potentially shootable. Security. That was not ideal. Gas. Ugh. Oh. Get pecked to death by rats. Oh, that's what friend looks like. Oh, we hadn't seen him before. That's fine. Is it gonna bring us? Yes, it does. Okay, cool. Awesome. Right. Yeah, let's put the fuel in there. Give us a little bit more time. Right, what do we have on us? No. Inventory-wise, okay, we've got not really much. But we can go all the way to the end here. We can go down here. Have a long loading cutscene to get down here. We can... nothing there. Take the fuel. Take the cloth. That door does not open. Door is locked as well. Okay, right. 2 minutes, folks. I'm just going to put the adverts on this time because I'm going to be an extra minute because I need to put actually serve me our food. So yeah, back into. Alrighty, folks. Oh, my apologies. I seem to be off to the side somewhat. But yes, we're back. Mia has been fed. We should be able to continue this game with no more interruptions for a while. So yes, let us carry on. So we want to get back down to that point we were at. Oh, this is the way we were meant to be going. Actually, let's go this way. Aha. So yeah, I want to watch for tripwires. Which is what we fucked up last time. Oh, got a note. Furrier claims one of us killed Reynard, but I saw Reynard's corpse. His eyes were gone, gouged from his skull, his tongue was shredded. We all hated Reynard, but none of us could have done this. Wars of brutality, but it is anonymous, mechanized. We fire at distant soldiers. Whoever did this, it was intimate, it was sadistic. I fear for all of us. What's that? It's a bottle of some kind. Clement. We've got Clement. I hope when you come the weather will be clement.
9th of July.
Thought that was
Night.
you.
My conscience compels me now, as it failed to compel me then. I must do something, even if it costs me my own life. I must do something lest I never sleep again. I must do something or risk greeting hell itself as a relief. I must do something. I go.
Oh. Well, we've been savaged by friend a bit. Let's run away from friend, eh? There he is. Ah! Okay, so we now know what we're fighting against. Fighting against one of them. Let's go open Clement's box then. Now, where was Clement's box? Oh, this is the... Oh, this is the arsenal. We don't want to go this way. We want to go the other way. Oh, was it this way? It is this way. It's in here. Oh, fuel. Sweet. Achievement unlocked. Got introduced. Henry Clement. Henry Clement. Henry Clement. Henry Clement. 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 Henry Clement. What was the code? 5841. 5 8 4 1. Nice. Right. Oh, we fell there. So we now need to go back up. The lights are beginning to fade. Right, we want to put the cloth in there. Cloth is bandages. We can make a bandage. I thought we found a fourth fuel, but apparently not. Alright, well, let's save here. And we'll put the fuel in after we've saved. Right. So, other thing we can do is we can put another bullet in the gun, even though it looks like it's full already. Oh, it's not. Okay.
There's only 2 bullets in there.
It's now 3. Okay, well that's something.
I want the delay.
And then we'll open this. We'll take 2 cloth out. We'll make a bandage. How injured are we? We are 3 fingers of injured. Let's use that. I've forgotten how to use items. Oh yeah, let's open that. There we go. It does look like we're wrapping ourselves in pastry. I think that's for the benefit, I don't know. Nothing else there.
Making you extra tasty for the monster.
It's extra tasty for the monsters, wrapping ourselves in the finest of French pastry. Right. Let's go into the arsenal. See what we can find. Well, I know we're kind of scattergunning where we're going, but yeah, it'll be fine. We found Travers. I have a feeling that later on you could probably really easily get past a lot of this by just, you know, looking up what the codes are. I imagine they're probably not going to change much, but I suppose that's the purpose of the game. You shouldn't really be doing such things. What is this? Why can I push it off? Why is it important? I don't know.
Maybe from destroy that monster.
Maybe. Oh, hang on. What's his face's number? 3956. 39. It is not 3956. Okay.
I do like that when you use a code, it gets
Scored off.
scored off so you know which ones are still there.
Yeah, it's a nice enough little touch. And I like the fact it does save it for me, so I don't have to like scrabble around with other things trying to find whichever one is relevant. To tunnels. Okay. Let's go to tunnels. Well, I thought they were just the lockers, but the first code we used then... Oh, sorry. First code we used then, that top one, was for the door leading from the room we were in to the outside. So I think they're mostly for lockers, but there are one or two that are for other things. This box. Oh, that's nice. Oh, so we need the bolt cutters for that. Okay. Well, we know where the bolt cutters are. They're in the room with the small German friend. But I don't know how to get... I don't know if I... like... Can I deactivate the tripwire? No, apparently not. I'll just have to go around. And then forget it's there and walk into it like the twat I am. Oh, that door doesn't open. Oh, there is something here. Something was glowing. What is that? Another flare? It's another flare. Okay. Just run for a bit. Not really got anything that's been that interesting. Right, let's go open his locker and see what he had. What did you have in your locker, friend? What's your name again? Travers. Travers, 3956. Travers, 3956. Barden, Fortin, Butcher, Lambert, Foreman, Bravo, Sinclair, Travers. Did I say 3956? What do you have in your locker, friend? 2 grenades. Okay. That's interesting. Is that it? Okay, so maybe we need grenades for that bit. Maybe we need grenades for that section. Is this just stones? Must be. Anything else very interesting in any of these shelves? Which there's no more fuel or anything just lying around. No. Well, it's beginning to go. Let's have a quick check of the clock. How long have we got? Oh, that's not good. Oh no, hang on. That's the other hand. We're fine. We're fine. Loads of time. But we need to go put some of these sticks away. Right, okay. So, what does 2 sticks together do you think? This makes firewood, maybe?
Make a drop.
Stick in a cloth, maybe makes a torch? Hang on. Torch. Single torch can light the darkness, being swung to scare off small scavengers and predators. Oh, okay. Maybe I need that. What about 2 wood? Which doesn't do anything. Okay, so it tells me what I'd get for them. Okay.
Got wood.
Right, well, we'll keep the 2 grenades because they're probably going to be used for something. We'll put the stick in for now, and we'll go exploring to see if we can find whatever needs the grenades. Which I have a feeling will be down the arsenal way. Considering that's where we found friend. Friend who had double grenades. What would we need to use double grenades on?
bar, do you have infinite sprint?
Hmm?
If it's sprint bar, do you have infinite sprint?
I think I have infinite sprint, but it does attract the friend.
I was more worried about.
I mean, I could
using-
throw. It seems kind of counterintuitive to throw an explosive to open the door to explosive storage. That seems like it would end badly.
Yes.
This one also has a key code on it, so I don't think it's going to be this one. That door, however, might be the door we need. What's in here? Let me know what's in here. That's a chain, that's going to be the bolt cutters, so it's not going to be that. Okay. Well, we're at the try various things and one will maybe work stage. Oh, hang on, there's something there. Fuel can! Sweet. Okay. I guess we'll try opening that door with a... I guess we'll try opening it with a grenade? I don't really know, but we'll try. And that worked. Oh, bolt cutters can cut the tripwires as well. Okay. We go under the table and hide from friend. Is that how it works? There he is. No, no, friend can see us. Alright, well. Did we learn anything from that?
I don't know, did you?
We learned that that door can be opened with a grenade.
And then you need to run away.
No, it wasn't running. Well, I suppose you do have to run away, and then friend will turn up, and then friend will fuck off, and then you can go in. I suppose.
That's what I meant.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there's something.
There's the boom will attract friend.
Right. So what do we have on us? We still have the fuel on us. Okay. Cool. So let's go down here. Put the fuel in. And then we don't have to waste as much time as we did before. We can just run out here, run along to the thing, grab it and run back. And he just has 2 grenades on him. We don't have any grenades on us. We've been leaving grenades behind. Oh, I chose the time while it was taking ages to reload the gun. Oh, we're still injured as well because we didn't take the bandage that we took before. Well, this is still running around having a look at shit run. So let's continue. So we've looked this way. This way needs I've already forgotten what that way needed. It's codes and something else. I mean, this door could also be opened by explosives. I get the feeling that... Oh, it is just... But that wasn't... I am confused. I'm sure I tried that door before and it wasn't open. Maybe it was. Maybe I'm just misremembering. Maybe I just didn't try it. Maybe I just thought it was a pull door and I never looked again. I don't know anymore. Prisoner in custody. After raid of last evening, we have in custody some 20-something German soldiers from the TV Reserve Corps of the Second Army. This puts our cells past capacity. With one exception, I recommend they are shipped to camps as soon as feasible. Prisoner Blah I would like to hold before the capture. He ripped his rank and insignia from his uniform, so his rank remains unknown. Since capture, he's refused to say a word. I suspect he may be an officer or other important person. I believe once removed from his men, we can break him. Please advise. Alright, okay, you're just posting that one again? Okay. I was confused with the... Ah!
Copying it to you in Discord so I can copy paste it from there.
Ah. Okay.
Like I said, I'll try and put it in chat every so often.
Yeah, sure. Picture.
Well,
Oh, there's a thing here as well. What's this say? Sergeant Stefan Joubert. Engineers have broken through the storage area into the old Roman tunnels. They are, as we thought, structurally sound, deep, and I confess the skeptical of this last point. They do indeed lead to the direction of the German line. By September, we should be in position to launch a massive push from inside the tunnels. Perhaps of note, inside the tunnels we found urns, Latin text, etc. We'll do our best to preserve some materials for posterity. Alright. Ooh. Oh. Gonna get gassed over here, aren't we? He doesn't sound that scary, he just sounds wet. Like, he just sounds very wet. He's got a very wet face.
Wet monster.
Yeah, wet monster.
I mean, we've got one of those. It's called the Loud Cat.
Yeah, this loud cat keeps getting himself, soaking himself from his own fountain. Right. Fornier. Further to investigation of your tunnel sabotage, your assumptions are safe. Start with those who spread the rumours about magic and devilry in the tunnels. Clearly they have sabotage in their minds for weeks. Use any means necessary to elicit confessions. We can't allow this treason to go unpunished. Oh, for fuck's sake. I need the bolt cutters for this as well. Hang on, what's this? Reynard, I want you to personally oversee nighttime security in the tunnels. The last 2 nights I've heard someone moving through the quarters. There's no patrol scheduled. I will not have another bout of sabotage. If emergency lockdown becomes necessary, find Delisle. He keeps the necessary lockdown wheel tucked away in mission storage. Right, okay. Right, okay, so So yeah, there's not really much in this one. That is still full of gas. Oh, they're still opened as well. That's good. Nothing there. Nothing there. Note there. I've ordered increased security for the arsenal. Lock and code, and I will root out those responsible for this horrendous act. Justice will be done. Hey, Stevest. I'm not bad. Not bad at all. We're enjoying some AmnesiA. It is a little bit clunky, but I'm enjoying it. What's that?
It's called a throw pillow. Throw it.
What's in the cupboard then? Picture. Did we have fuel? Hang on, wrong button. Yes, we did have fuel. We should probably take it back. Right. Yeah, I only really found out there was a new one when Meow told me that there was a... I knew it was coming soon, I didn't realise it was coming out already. But yeah, it came out it was either a couple of days ago, or I think it was the 6th it came out, so yeah, it's been a few days. But it seems to be relatively fun so far. Right, I'm going this way. I don't really understand the whole it's terrifying thing, but then again I never really got that from a lot of games, so yeah. What do I want to do? I want to take the fuel downstairs and probably just use it immediately. I feel like I probably wasted a lot of the fuel, but I'll can't but keep trying. I need the bolt cutters again, but I need to remember how to get the bolt cutters. Well, see, I need to remember where... which area the bolt cutters were. They were down the cells. Oh, prison will be this way. Well, we'll be down the prison then. Probably should have saved. Oh well.
Schließ das wieder! Kann es hören? Gott! Kann es hören? Ist Gott! Ich will nicht zerstören! Bitte! Bitte! Nein! Nein! Lassen Sie es zu! Ich kann es hören! Schließ das wieder! Schließ es wieder! Ich kann es hören! Schließ es wieder! Nein! Nein! Lassen Sie es zu! Ich will nicht zerstören! Ich kann es hören!
I'm not really sure how to get through there apart from just grenading, but I don't really want to just grenade my way through it. But I have a grenade with me anyway. I mean, I could just shoot friend, but I get the feeling that he's probably got something more worthwhile to do with him. Get him out of that room. There's another room I could possibly just grenade and get through. Maybe if I put it in the middle here, I'll get both doors. No, that's another one that I need the thing for. Okay. How do I get the bolt cutters? You have been injured, be careful, you're now leaving a blood trail that might attract certain creatures. What? How injured am I? I'm still 3-fingered injured. That's not that injured. Right. Did we have anyone new? Oh, we didn't open. Oh, so it was just grenades. Well, let's just open it anyway. Sounds like he's nearby. He's going to be outside the door, isn't he? No. The lights are flickering though. Which door do I want to open more? Probably this one, actually. You think him yelling would have got more attention?
Sicher hier, in meinem Käfig.
I'm not going. Ah, I did manage to get both doors. Sweet. Well, that wasn't what I wanted. Wanted, useful things. Submap is led to the main map and administration office. Oh, okay, cool. Oh no, this door didn't blow. That's annoying, because this is the door I wanted to blow. Which means maybe this door can't be blown. It's more annoying if that's the case. What's in the drawers? Flare. Grenade. What is that? Gas grenade. That looks like my lights have just gone out. Apron friend. Oh. Ran around the corner straight into him. I just was confused that he was just kept shouting and the creature was ignoring him. Now, when's the last time I saved? That's the question. Was it before I did all that stuff? Do I have to do quite a lot again? Alright, where are we? Yeah, we're a little bit further back than I'd like. Oh well, it's fine. Yeah. A little bit further back than I'd like, but we can still do this. Right, okay. So, we need to go and get Grenade Friend's thing, which is this one. We could just run down here. He's around this corner, isn't he? Yeah, there he is. Can't really get either of those, but we can get the stick. I think we forgot to get last time. And we can blow up that door, but I don't think we should. Right, yeah, we'll go and get the 2 grenades from his locker. Did I get the fuel from here on the way past? Yes, I did. Okay. Right. 2 grenades, nothing else. Do we try and blow that door up again? Just to see what... Oh, hang on. Maybe if we move this over there, maybe then it will blow. Yep, so remove this one. Oh. Okay. So, yeah, it seems that Friend, like, stalks from within the sort of, for want of a better term, sheepholes in the side of the level. And we need to make sure we don't stand next to the sheepholes. Okay. Right. Then we go this way first. To go and pick up his thing. Oh. I keep forgetting how long the loading screen is for going into the different realms. But at least we realise now that the thing the friend comes from is just the hole. That was close. The holes in the floor. So we just need to make sure we don't. Didn't grab the stick either. Oh well, never mind. There we go. We're fine. 39, 56. Do we want to go the... Yeah, I suppose we should go. Alright, we must come in from the other direction. I mean, we could just throw a grenade into the cell. I think that would just break the, Oh, fuck it. You know what? We're on a fact-finding mission to see what would happen. Run! Nope, I didn't open the door. So that's pointless. Where's friend? Friend, come kill us. Thank you. Right, good. So we know now that there's no point in throwing a grenade into the cell because it will just result in the friends dying, but not actually doing anything. We can't get into the cell to get the bolt cutters. Okay. Where do we go from here? It's frozen, it's come back. Let us... That, I mean, this one's not. It's not 1960 for this, is it? That's the code that was on the French poster on the wall. No, that's fine. Just to be sure. That's a lot of dynamite. Oh, is my stream still going? Come up with a thing saying you're now connected to chat.
Yeah, no, the chat's the weird audio thing.
Is it?
But I
Okay.
can see you move.
Okay. As long as it's not going to fuck.
No, I've had it several times now, and I can still see you move.
All right. Cool. Thank you. Yeah. And that just seems to be for the map and nothing else. That's why it's kind of weird. Right, we'll just take the grenades from next door. Oh, there's another grenade just lying there. Wonderful. I get the feeling I just have to open doors with grenades now. Because there's just enough of them lying around that seems to be the, that seems just to be what it wants. It's kind of weird. I wouldn't have thought it would be, you know, so much about opening doors with grenades. Oh well. Well, let's just try and see. Oh, this is not where I thought it was. That's weird pathing. That's very weird pathing. Like, really fucking weird pathing there. Again, weird pathing. Oh. It's a bandage as well. How full is my bag? Oh, it's full of... That's why it's full of, full of grenades. Can't get past here. Oh. Well, we learned something there. I forgot what it is. We learned something. We are getting there. It does seem to be just a case of just remembering shit and then just like doing it as fast as possible when you've got the when you have the once you've restarted. So what we'll do this time is we won't take as many grenades with us so that we can actually have some bag space. And we'll go... I guess we go back to where we just were, just then. Close some more doors up. Have a laugh with it. Yeah. We'll leave the grenade that's here as well. Question is, do we do this first door here? This is another one that's one of those, like, we probably should do it, because it's probably going to be beneficial to get the map for it. But equally... locked? Is it just... It's just normal locked, I think. Alright, well, fuck it, let's just blow it up. Let's just blow it up. If we can. Hide under the desk. He's not actually that terrifying. He's just wearing a lot of bandages. Right. Odd occurrences last night. Sergeant Lambert, thought dead after patrol on the 8th, returned to his barracks in fine health. He carried with him Sergeant Clement, severely wounded from an explosion. Lambert reports the following: the midway through the patrol, the 8th, he fell into a deep crater and was unable to escape. Clement, his close friend, snuck out after him last night, located him in the crater and carried him out. They were spotted in the end by an ensuing attack. Clement was injured by an explosion. It fell on Lambert to carry him back. Very odd that Lambert was neither injured from the fall nor the explosion, and that he ended up saving the man who came to save him. I see.
8th of July, mid-afternoon. Joubert needs a scout for tonight. Routine patrol. Out to the communication wires and back. It'll be cloudy. Good cover. Easiest patrol possible. Sergeant wants me or Augustin to go. He still suspects one of us might have been with the mutineers. But I won't be going. How can I be so sure? Well, Augustin has agreed to a friendly game of chance to determine which of us it will be. And using an old sleight of hand trick, there's no way I'll lose. No, Augustin doesn't have a chance because I'll ensure he doesn't. Me? A scoundrel? Perhaps. But when he returns and I remind him of the time he pissed in my flask, or the mysterious lice that appeared in my bunk, or the incident with that barmaid, well, I laughed in those cases, and he'll laugh in this one. 8th of July, near midnight. Shelling again somewhere along the line.
Very long
Then
entry, this one.
firing at us. I'm sure we will fire at them again soon. I hope Augustin's having a simply marvelous time out there. Can't wait to tell him what I did. 9th of July, time unknown. It must be just before dawn. When the shelling stopped, I woke. The sudden silence always does that. Augustin's bunk is empty. I went looking for him. He wasn't in the mess, nor being seen by Dr. Jasinski, nor lurking out for a final smoke. Dax was on patrol. I asked him. He said Augustin hasn't returned from the scout. He said the words like he was pronouncing Augustin's death. As if scouts don't come running back at all hours. As if it wasn't just a routine patrol. As if all hope was lost. Now the shelling is starting again. We'll try to sleep. 9th of July, morning. It has been hours now and Augustin has not returned. His luck did not hold, and neither has mine. What could I have been thinking? If he is gone forever... But I do not want to write it for fear writing it will make it real. I will continue to wait in my bunk until dusk. And if there is no sign of him, then I do not know. The priest keeps staring at me, as if he can sense I have some unseen weight on me. I will not give him the satisfaction of a confession. It was nothing, a joke. I thought it was just a joke. I never thought. And therein lies my sin.
That's a lot longer than all the other entries. Yeah, none of the rest of them had even slightly as close as length as that. Very strange. Okay. And nothing in there as well. Okay. I think I will go and put the fuel in and save. Seems a good point. So, save first, then put the fuel in. Always the better way around. Right. So we have three buildings left to get. The thing for anyway. Have one grenade left in there, yeah? Yeah. Right. I think the previous room, oh, I was going to say on the previous room this one seems empty, but did we get, oh, we got that cloth, it's fine. Oh, it's fine. I guess we'll go back and handle this and save again then. I don't think the fuel would have ticked down that much. It also means that we've got that door open. Right. Hey Sharona, how's it going? Oh, this can fill up. That's not good. Right, okay. Well, let's save. Then use. Hooray! Glad the work day is over. Glad it's this time to relax, to celebrate Thursdays. Which is usually the roughest day. Because it's the day that you just can't wait for it to be done. Right, okay, so I think what we need to do now is we need to go and look at the storage bit over here that we've got the map for now. there. Nothing there. Tripwire. Okay. Bandage. Grenade. Oh. There's lots of stuff to look for in this room. I mean, he's sounding less wet as it's going on, I suppose. That's something. I just realised I'm going off the edge of my screen. There we go. That's a lot better. I assume I don't want to waste a bullet on you, friend, but equally, I don't know what to do with you. So, we're at an impasse. Oh. He broke the table. Then ate me. So, blowing up the rats was fine. But, I probably shouldn't have shot the last rat. Oh well. You learn, I guess. Right, nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. No problem, Steve-Boost. Have a good night, Skip, and catch you next time. Alright, well there doesn't seem to be anything in this. I would take that, but I can't cut that yet, so I guess I'm just gonna have to make do with it for now. How about you go and join the rest of them? Yeah, that's it. Go down there. I think he's done. Oh, wait, no, a minute. It's in the inventory moment. Probably should use a. Another grenade. Okay, well, you know. I guess whatever helps. Now that's a shootable lock. Where would we hide though? Maybe in that cupboard? The officers have abandoned us. They run for the beast. They blew the exit and closed the door behind them, even Jobert. They call us cowards and traitors and worse, hypocrites. Now they're doomed us. Whatever hell we suffer now, it is on them. God will punish them for what they've done. Let's see. Well, I assume. That means that's going through to light something else. Must be something on the other side of that. One day I will remember. I think that's the door we've just been through. That's fine. Let's go back upstairs and save them. We've got quite a lot of fuel. That's this side done at least. Well, the mess hall side anyway. Back up we go. I'm not really seeing this game so frightening part yet. I don't know whether that's just me or whether there's something, you know, monumentally evil still to come that I'm ill prepared for. Don't have room for anything else. As full as you're gonna get, really, isn't it? Right. Okay. Now I think we probably want to go do the other side, I guess. So I guess we'll go down this way, and we'll go to the other side. We'll see what we can find on the other side. See if there's anything interesting or enticing. Oh, workshop. Another bullet. More fuel. Picture of something. Oh, connecting to chat. Is it finally gone? Is it still there? Is it finally disconnected? Is it still there? Oh, I don't want empty bottles. They're kind of pointless. Well, this looks like a grenade door. Or somewhere good to hide. I can hide under here. Alright, cool. Hopefully, still going. Hopefully.
Chapter's spiky broken.
What am I broken?
Chapter.
Nice. My friend, after sabotage and increasing security everywhere, I've been commanded to lock the door to communications between you and me. I'm going to keep a copy of the key in my bunk in my barracks. You'll never know when such a thing might come in handy. Sergeant Quint. Okay. Okay. Photos. Quint. Quint. Okay. So he's next to the door. Okay. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna go find his bunk then. I don't know which one he is, but we'll check this one first. Doesn't have names on it, so I assume it's not him. Go on the other one we've not really been in yet. We don't have another grenade, do we? Ugh. Just in case those rats become a problem. Yep, that's his bunk. Is he around here? Oh, there he is. Oh well. Alright, so we're going. So we're going back down to. Hang on, what we got on us? 3 fuel, we've got up at 3 fuel in. I'll probably grab a second grenade. I'm not actually taking that much damage, but I will take a second grenade, because then I can explode the I have a feeling we need to use that on someone. I think that might actually be using that on the German guy. Because it's the only object we've found so far that's different. But anyway, we'll go look at the communications thing first. Ah, yeah, that's the last one, so I need to go all the way around there to get that door open. Right, okay. So, yeah. So this way I need to open that back door. I don't know if I actually need to open this door now, because there's nothing in there. Apart from the letter saying that Quint's keeping it on his bunk. So, logically, I could just be able to just go fuck these rats up with a grenade, and you know, that was another one that we missed. Oh, damn it. Unless that's Big Friend, but I don't think it is. Maybe it is. Maybe it is, but it was Big Friend.
I'm surprised you jump up on me literally as I grab clippers.
He does not fear the clippers no more, mother. There we go, we have the key now. Oh, and a note.
Really?
Is that a note? I don't know. Something, anyway.
Ow. I'm so glad your dad just cut your claws. Or I would have had a belly piercing right now. Thank you for that butt in my ear. I'm not sure if he's secretly trying to suffocate me by standing on my throat.
Farber is gone, insanity. Oeos? Oh, chaos. Sorry, I don't know why I read Oeos, but it is chaos. You were in the mess that burst from the shadow right behind Bosroyd. But Farber was there, ready, practically threw himself in front of the thing. He shot at it, hit it dead on. The thing retreated, we thought for sure it was dead, but then not 10 minutes later it came back for him. I heard him screaming, being pulled into the wall, praying for salvation, and now I can hear it moving again, getting closer. I have to move now or we'll all suffer his fate. Yes, The loud cat is now offering free piercings. Whenever he can.
To anyone left, the code is 1148.
I was trying to cut my claws.
I hope that you can
Are you
forgive
trying
me.
to save me
The
from
arsenal
Falkland?
code is 1148.
Is Dad not giving you enough cuddles today?
That's a gun. I've got enough space, that's fine. Right, hang on. Gun.
Or is it because Dad has the wind turned on? And the window open? He's patting my chair. He's so cute. He's such. I still have those clippers in my hand.
I've spoken to no one of what's written in those texts, I swear, but LaRue comes out the tunnels claiming to have seen things described in them. My rational mind cannot accept that this might be coincidence, nor can it accept the alternative. I have to tell the others of what's written in these texts, tell them, warn them. They've punished LaRue for speaking out what he saw, and now Raynard is sent for me, I'm sure, to be punished as well. We've stuck together and the Germans in front of us, high command behind us. Some horrible force that seems to lurk in the shadows all around us. I fear we are now truly beyond God's reach. I've been locked in Delpy's cells for the past 2 nights. Raynard, punishment for me speaking out of text, nightmares after nightmare there, dreams of darkness, seductive darkness, voices welcoming me. I returned to my bunk when I was and was met with the men. All of whom have tales to tell. Nikoli, Faber, Holmbeck, all and on. They are all hearing things, dreaming things. Nights are now spent in the grip of fear that crawls up the spine and digs its claws behind the eyes, piercing mind and soul. But after what happened to LaRue and me, none dare speak to the officers, not even Jobert. And worse, the raids are beginning again. I'm to go tomorrow night. 23rd of May, 1916. Back from the raid, can't sleep, shells falling, soles of my boots are worn thin, my feet are bloody and blistered, lost too many out there, I feel trapped. 25th of May, 1916. Last night the entire barracks was awakened from the sounds of the tunnel. Nightly they grow louder. When I slept I dreamt of other worlds, of pain wrapped in ecstasy. This morning we are all as ghosts. I cannot continue this way. I will enter the tunnels and see if I can find some way to end this for all our sakes.
What about your husband, Schroeder?
Hang on, let's go. Yeah, definitely. If you feel like treating yourself, treat yourself. Can't do it all the time. That's why it's a treat.
Can you say that there's proof that the loud cat lost his mom right here?
The loud cat is currently sitting on top of Meow, and it's adorable.
He's very much a daddy's cat, but he does love his mom.
Oh, there's another note there I didn't see. Notes to Farber. Sergeant Farber, I was there when they pulled your friend Neuer from the tunnels. He'd been screaming for hours before he was located. Tied to a stretcher, he was still trying to scream, but all that came out was a horrible rasp. All the engineers have seen things down there, myself included. We should talk, you and I, about what is to be done. Let me know when. Ozan.
It's fair enough for me.
He's at work? Oh, okay.
He's gonna miss all the...
He's gonna miss all the tasties. Maybe you should get some tasties for him as well when he comes back. I'm sure he'll appreciate it. I'm sure he would very much appreciate such things. I mean, that sounds fair enough. That sounds understandable and fair enough. I thought I had a thing of fuel as well. Oh, I must have not done. Oh well. Right. If I get something useful I can pick up, it's just that damn hammer. Right. We know the combination for the armory now. I just realised there was probably a dog tag on the friend that was next to. Oh, hang on. Let's go. Let's go in here. Let's save. We don't have any room in here for anything really. I can make another bandage. Quite a lot of bandages now. I can get rid of the empty bottle. I can put the other gas grenade in there. Keep the actual grenade. We'll get rid of the empty bottles. They're not really worth keeping.
Woo!
Woo! Ah, that's fantastic news, Shona.
Munchkin will also be happy.
Yeah. I'm sure Chris will be happy as well.
Oh yeah. I mean,
it goes without saying, Chris will be happy that he's not having to work like ridiculous hours and not see his wife or kid. But yeah. What was I going to do? I was going to, since I've saved, and I don't have to worry about if I die because it's been saved, I was going to run back to that room and see if there was another dog tag that on that body, so that if there was, I can just sneakily write down the code and open the door. Because I'm not wasting all the fuel to come all the way back down here.
I can't imagine struggling.
Get off me. Oh, Precursor doesn't have a... There was a dog tag, but it didn't even have a thing. Well, you know what? Fuck you. And fuck you too. Oh, I don't have enough fucking bullets to fuck you too. Oh well. Oh, there was a note here as well.
Why is he being extra cute with me?
Because you are not the person that's caused him strife by having the cold thing on, or, you know,
The window open.
or the window open, or moving around a lot, or making noise.
I move around a lot.
Right, let's make another one of those. Let's get rid of these bottles.
I totally get that,
Put
Sharona.
that in here. Put them both there just so we're together, just because I'm pedantic sometimes. That's totally understandable. Right. You know what we'll do? We'll take this med kit with us and we'll go check the friend in the prison and see if he wants to be healed. If he doesn't want to be healed, then we can just restart one more time. Well, I say restart. Go back to that point one more time and then just move on from there. Whereas if he wants to get healed, we can heal him.
I mean, he's now rolled up on my
Ist
chest.
jemand da?
I am no longer allowed to touch the PC.
Schließ das wieder! Nein! Nein! Lassen Sie es zu!
Which is why I'm yelling at the microphone rather than typing.
Ich kann es hören! Ich kann es hören! Es kommt! Bitte! Bitte! Ich kann es hören! Ich kann es hören! Schließ es wieder! Nein! Nein! Lassen Sie es zu! Schließ das wieder! Ich will nicht zerstören!
No, it's not healing him, he wants.
Es kommt! Ich kann es hören! Schließ das wieder! Ich will nicht zerstören!
Oh, there's the open switches. Right, so we need to get into there to do that. How do we do that? I think it's that door, right? Fuck it. This is the testing run, so where's that?
Yep, you're right about that, Schroeder.
Wow. Yep. He was in such a mood yesterday.
Yes.
He's so much better today. I don't know what was wrong with him yesterday. I don't know if he just woke up on the wrong side of his bed or what. But yeah, he was just an absolute devil yesterday. He just was not having anything. Just totally angry all the time.
He doesn't crush my chest, but he does obscure my breathing with his fluff and make my asthma worse, but sometimes it's worth it.
Oh, hang on. You know what we'll do? We'll go and do the... Go and do this bit. One 148. Nice. Fuel. Fuel. Oh. Well, it was not a good place to stand. Oh, we're still alive. Oh, fuck. Oh, we're dead now. So, plus side, there's lots of fuel. Other side, we need to find a better place to hide.
Well, that's the double first. Very fluffy today.
He's been brushed today. He was brushed earlier.
Maybe he needs a double brush because he's very... What do you have here?
It's probably got bits of fish stuck to him.
On his back leg.
Probably. I cleaned his nose earlier and he was literally caked in fish.
Good thing I love you so much, but you're absolutely disgusting. Sometimes kitten. It's like, Mom, shut up, I'm sleeping.
Oh. I forgot to smash these. I was gonna say, that's not gonna end badly at all, is it?
I've never met a messier eater than Loudcat.
That's because I need to pause this to explain. He goes to his dish, and unlike any cat I've ever met, he doesn't just put his face in his dish and eats. He takes everything out, puts it next to the dish, then eats it.
Or he shakes his head first.
Or he shakes it a lot. So we are thinking that when he was a kitten, before my folks got him, we think he broke his jaw. Which is why it's never healed properly, and that's why he's got such a small mouth. And why he struggles with a lot of things.
But he's a happy boy now.
He's happy. And we did find out earlier this week that we think he's only turning 10 this year. I thought he was at least 2 or 3 years older than that, but no, he's turning 10 this year. He was apparently born in 2013. I don't want the stick anymore. Can I just drop the stick? I can't just drop the stick. Good. You know what, I'm just going to blow that door as well. Oh, there's more fuel here. Oh, great, well. I forgot there's no table in this room, is there? Running! I mean, that's close. Maybe that's not as bad as him, but... Well, I don't know what would be worse. Cat that picks up and eats every single piece of kibble one at a time from his paw.
I mean, that at least is adorable. And probably less messy. Also, I knew a cat that did that. Oh, cat, there's a lot of noise outside. It's not my doing. Also, a loud cat does sometimes stick his paw in his wet food dish just to take out a single bit of fish, then shakes his paw and watch it fly.
He does that, yes.
Mox did that.
What, the kibble in a line?
Yeah, when he was very young.
He did. He liked to count.
He would be very upset if you took one away. Put it back at the start of the line, because I did that to him a few times. Mostly to teach him that, you know, sometimes your food will be touched, but you'll get it back.
I kind of want to explode those rats, but I have a horrible feeling it's going to end badly for me if I do. I don't have any grenades on me anyway. Fuck. So, right thing to do, just not far enough away. Got it.
I don't think you're far off.
Hmm?
Shona.
Ah, sorry. I think I will bring
Before
one
you
of these
move
with
on.
me.
Before you move on, can I pass you a sleepy loud cat?
Can I?
Can I pass you a sleepy loud cat?
You can, yes.
Because I need to move.
He's not going to be happy.
Oh, he's not. Go see your dad. And say hi to Chad. Sharona loves you. So does your mum, but your mum is very sore. He's very sleepy.
He is very sleepy. You're very sleepy.
I waited for him to be sleepy because then he gets less upset about it.
There you go.